I actually think that like women like to be cheated on.
Would you be with a guy if he cheated on you?
Women love selfish men though. That's
Oh my
the problem.
god.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say, but if you're a guy doing advocating for one-ended open relationships, it's hard to say that you love there more than your like girlfriend or wife does, I think.
You don't think it's different for men and for women cheating?
No.
Because you're in like the open on both ends.
Yeah.
I don't.
Dude, go ahead.
I don't
go
know.
as hard as you want.
No,
No, go for it.
I'm trying to
let's
be
do
polite.
It. Go
I'm
ahead,
trying
bruv.
to be polite. I don't.
No, you can ask whatever you want. Go for it. Knock yourself out.
No, I just mean like, isn't that awkward? Like, isn't that? I don't know. Because I'm just thinking like if you look at it from a historical perspective, like women had to get the highest value guy, where men they wanted to reproduce. So from a historical perspective, like what value would that bring? Like a woman being promiscuous.
Well, so my approach is that I want to be promiscuous.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be promiscuous. I can't tell my girlfriend not to be promiscuous. Mm-hmm. So it has to be like I don't think relationships work if you have like maximum openness on one end and maximum closeness on the other. That's always going to be a recipe for disaster. So then in my world, it's either do you want to be monogamous or do you just not want to be like married or date anybody and just be like single, be a fuckboy forever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't really prefer to be in a relationship where someone's open on one end either, but I feel like a lot of times like girls do it for free. You know what I mean?
Girls do what for free?
Where it's like open on one end and closed on the other.
That is unbelievably rare.
What
and if the girl
does
finds
free
out,
mean?
she will get mad and leave the guy. Like,
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
What does
No.
for free mean in that context?
for free, she's saying that women naturally gravitate towards or allow guys to like cheat and don't care that much.
Oh, I don't think so.
I don't think
definitely
so.
not on average.
I actually think that like women like to be cheated on.
What? Would you like
No,
to be treated on?
No, not particularly.
okay.
But it's like every time I ask the girls on the show, it'll be like, we'll talk about cheating, right? And they'll bring up their ex that cheated. And my next question is always, is something wrong with Blessing? Oh. Oh, did I? Oh, sorry. Okay. But my next question is always like, did you stay? And they always say yes.
Yeah, but guys and girls will do shit like that.
And then I ask them, like, when did you guys break up? Like, when did it end? And it's always when they stopped cheating. And I'm like, well, why didn't you leave the first time if you didn't like the cheating? Like, that doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, so what happens is people get obsessed with each other. They break up. It's called yo-yoing, where people will date and they break up and they come back. And people will do that over and over and over again.
But I'm saying they didn't break up when he cheated the first time. So it's like in my head, if you didn't like the cheating, you would leave when he cheated.
Yeah, but some people. There's a lot of things that people.
When I first heard this, I thought it was crazy. I was like, "There's no way girls like this stuff."
It's more similar to an addiction. It's the roller coaster, and then they go back because they miss.
Yeah.
But they didn't leave. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, they go back and then they have a fight and then they're still together. That's the same thing.
But then why would you leave when he stops cheating?
Probably because the rest of the relationship was still messed up in some way. That's what I would imagine. Do you really believe that most women like being cheated on?
I think I do. I didn't before I started the show.
Okay.
I didn't before I started the show. And then I just had the same, because it's like I just start to meet the same people over and over again. I'm just like, this is a pattern.
Okay. Did any of them tell you they liked being cheated on?
I mean, they didn't say that, but their actions, it's like their actions showed it.
Do you think women like being abused?
Do I think they like being abused? Why do we got to go to abuse?
Well, I'm just asking because there's a lot of women that...
It's like, this is what they do. They'll be like, we'll be talking about A, and then he brings up B, and I'm like,
because a lot of women...
I didn't say abused. I didn't say abused.
A lot of women like to stay in abusive relationships. So do they like it because they stay there?
See, I feel like this is like a trap question. It's like a trap. It's like this is what they do. They try to trap you.
Do you think addicts like to be addicts?
Well, because basically
they make
saying
the choice to do the drugs.
Honestly, I think some addicts do. I do. No, this is. I have relatives that are addicts.
Oh,
and it's like, yeah.
Okay.
They just keep doing the same thing over and over again.
Based. Okay.
I don't think cheating is ideal, but I do think cheating is different for men and for women. Like, I do think if you're going to have like an open type relationship on either end, that's going to cause more problems. But, I do think it's different for men and for women. Are you smiling like that? Go ahead.
There's just I don't. Like, women aren't going to be okay with their guys cheating on them. I don't know what else to say. Like, it's so obvious.
I just think if that was true. Every girl I ask this on the show wouldn't stay and then leave later. It's just quite odd.
True. I think
Quite
the same about
odd.
abused women all the time.
Quite
Like,
odd.
why don't you just
It's like
leave?
now he's gonna bring abuse.
Why don't you just
into this.
leave?
Is he gonna bring
Why not
abuse
just get
into
out?
this? He's gonna bring abuse into this.
The thing here is that, and the reason why I disagree, and I get I see where you're going with this, saying that women have far more requirements, therefore they love harder because those requirements are harder to find.
Would you be with a guy if he cheated on you?
I think we already asked this.
Yeah,
so
when I'm
she said
curious
no.
again. Did you say no?
Would it depend on the type of cheat?
Imagine
And the
she had
reasons
redder
why?
hair than you. She was taller than you. She had a better studio.
I mean, I think it's dishonest to say I wouldn't.
Okay.
I think it's dishonest to say I wouldn't. Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't be like, oh yay.
It wouldn't make you more competitive.
It might. It might.
Okay, dude.
Saying is that you only prioritize the things that you want in life. That says something about how you view love of another person.
It's not really prioritizing, it's just doing what you want to do.
Yeah, that's called being selfish. It's usually what you do when you don't love somebody.
So they can get what they want, but we can get
Feels
what
like
we want
that's
as
the
well.
first time he's
Depends
ever
on-
considered that as a possibility. He's like staring into the abyss. He's like, wait, is he right?
What you want. If you're dating a
Women love selfish men, though. That's
Oh my
the problem.
God. Yeah,
Yeah.
how do you just-
Why do you like? Why? Like,
Oh, you just
It's
like
not-
say the randomest, most like what
Do
is
you
like the
like
dumbest,
selfish men?
wrongest
It's
opinion? Yeah, would you be with a selfish guy?
Do you like
I've been. Yeah.
I don't. Why do you keep saying I've been with? You're not anymore. Okay, right?
selfish?
Would you?
Selfish in which way?
Yeah, would you
Which
date a
ways?
selfish guy?
I like guys. Okay, when I say selfish, I mean like guys that are following their purpose and put themselves first. Look at.
Oh, okay.
And so it's like, okay, he's so ready.
I
He's
am.
so
Go ahead, but I'm
cute.
waiting for you.
He's
See, I'm like
he's
winding up my spring. Go
he's
ahead.
like, it's like.
Go ahead.
You scare me a little bit. I'm like, what?
You should be.
Jesus.
Go ahead.
Like,
Finish your thought.
okay,
Yeah.
I forgot what I was even saying. I forgot.
Selfishness.
Oh, yeah, I did. Come on, I feel like this is a tale as old as time. We know women love assholes.
That's not true.
Okay, go ahead.
My question is going to be: let's say you start dating a guy, and he's like, "Listen,
Hmm.
I love you, and it's great what you're doing out here, Pearly, but I need you to move to Germany because that's where I live, and I'm not moving anywhere for your career." And let's say he earns like 60,000 euro a year working in Germany, and he's telling you have to move there. Would that be like attractive to you? Like, God, he's so driven to just
Honestly,
not care at all about my life.
I was gonna move to Germany next year anyways
Why
for
Germany?
volleyball. Yeah, so I was like, that wouldn't even be so bad. Germany.
The Germans.
So I'm gonna, like, you totally avoiding that question. I think
What?
we know the answer. Okay.
Well, you asked if I'd move to Germany for him, and I said I was.
And then you said, "Well, I
was-
almost moved to Germany because I was playing
no,
volleyball, which
I'm
was a
serious.
totally."
How about
No,
a country you wouldn't
I'm
like?
seeing.
Say it was.
How about Zimbabwe?
Zimbabwe? What the fuck, Zimbabwe?
Your husband is from Zimbabwe. Answer carefully.
I mean, I just think long term that probably wouldn't work. I don't want to live in Zimbabwe. Who's it harder for, men or women?
In any complicated dating or relationship interaction to only analyze
What the
one
hell?
side of
You
things
see,
and then say that it's the
you
only.
guys,
Actually,
I don't
okay.
appreciate the mocking.
Okay, but that's what you're
Probably
trying to
doesn't feel
railroad me
like
to
his
without even letting me
partner.
respond to your
Did I
question.